Hey guys, just wanted to get on here and tell you a little bit more about my story. This might be triggering for those that have experienced miscarriage or any type of loss when it comes to little ones. So I just want to let you know and put that out there, full disclosure. So it's January 2020, January 5th. Me and the family go out to eat. We're just wrapping our heads around having another one added to our family. And we had a really good dinner. I went to the bathroom. I felt this gush. Okay, so it's not my first rodeo. I have kids. I've had miscarriages, and I know what things feel like at that point. So I knew it right away. And that was not water. It was like placenta water. Like, it was a gush. So I called the doctor that night, and they said, well, you can go to the hospital, but they're really not going to do a whole lot for you, which I deeply regret now because maybe I would have had an ultrasound. Whatever. So I had a scheduled doctor's appointment the day after, but it was later in the day. I was contemplating on going to work at this point. I didn't end up going to work. I ended up going straight to the doctor's office in the morning because I was in pain. I was cramping. So I slept through the night, managed to sleep, got up, and went to the doctor's office. So I'm just sitting there feeling like crap. I was finally called in to the room, and they called me into the room, and she takes the monitor, she checks, she says, oh, perfect, really strong heartbeat, 133. So relieved at that point. I was like, okay, cool. She gets out, I get ready to see the doctor, and ladies, all that process goes. The doctor comes and checks me. I'm actively miscarrying the baby. Okay, so he goes, oh, you're actively miscarrying, and blood everywhere, hot mess everywhere. I was holding my baby, and they rushed me in an ambulance to the hospital. I said a lot of prayers. Got to the hospital. I'm sitting there. It's about 11 o'clock. They said, okay, so the next thing is like your placenta has to come out. So we were waiting that whole time, and my placenta was not coming out. So they said, well, we could give you this pill. It's going to expel your placenta. Go on with your life or your day or whatever. So I was like, no, I was trying to hold off on it as much as I could, and then finally I just took it. Just sucked up to it and took it. And I wish I would have never did that. So I take this pill, then all of a sudden I am feeling like death. Like, can't breathe. I was just going, my body was going crazy, just to let you know. So the doctor comes and checks me, and it was like some time had gone by. I know that for sure. And I was just suffering. And doctor said, did you know you're having twins? No. And just knowing in the back of my mind, I just took this pill that's going to expel the placenta and that other baby, which could have lived. And it was very sad. And basically, all I am told by my husband is that I turned blue. I lost a ton of blood. He's seen the baby come out. He's seen the doctor cut the cord. Obviously, babies can't survive at 18 weeks, so I understand everything. But I was rushed to the OR. No answers, no nothing. And here my husband is thinking that I had passed away because I was blue. I was losing a ton of blood, and they just rushed me out of there. Like, I don't know. I do remember, like, vividly, like 10 people were there, and it was just a whole bunch of chaos. Anyways, shout out to Father Brendan. He had helped me through that whole time at the hospital as well. I have birth certificates for my babies, and yeah, it was just very, very traumatic, of course. But I made it through. So that's the most important thing. You learn that life is very precious. Tomorrow is not always promised. So I know I'm here for a reason. And I'm here to share my story to anybody that this will help. And also, if you are pregnant and things are going on, you have to fully trust in God. And there's reasons things happen the way they do. I don't know. I don't know. I wished otherwise on this whole situation. And I pray to those children, Michael and Roman. Rest in peace. I pray to them, and I pray to God, and I just have faith, and that's how I live. I like to think that I did lose my grandma that year in May, so I'd like to think that, and I was very close to her, so I'd like to think that she is up there with them babysitting. She always babysat us when we were little. I have really good memories with her. Other than that, I just want to get on here, let you know my story, and kind of divulge, and I hope this helps others, that you can get through things, and it's hard, but there's a reason. There's a reason why you're here, why you exist, and I'm just out trying to put some good vibes into the world. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great day. I am happy because I get to see my son. Always a good time when I get the kids, because I love hearing about their days. All right, bye.